Welcome to my feed room at my barn in Wellington, Florida, where I'd like to talk to you about some of my Conley's Red Nose favorite feeds that I have. I'll start by talking about the Competition 12 mix, then we'll move on to the Conditioning 14 pellets, and then we'll finish with the Comfort Mash. These are just a few of the many feeds that Conley's offer, and they're the three that I want to focus on today. I'll start with the Competition 12 mix. In particular, it's Sea Topblue eats this feed. He is competing right now at the WEF, the Wellington Equestrian Festival. Next week he's going to compete in a CSI 5-star show jumping. So we could safely say he's peaking his performance right now. We need him running at 100%. This is a very good high energy feed for horses that are in competition. We find it balances his diet very well for the high demands of top show jumping competition. We'll move on now to Conditioning 14 pellets. On this feed in particular we have the Trois de Crème. She is a Selle Francais mare who would be a more blood type, so it needs less energy in her diet. We find the Conditioning 14 pellet is a very nice balanced pellet. It's very good to give condition for the horses as well. If you have a horse that's hard to put weight on or anything like that, you can feed a little more of it. We also find that sometimes we can mix the Conditioning 14 pellet with another feed in order to help a horse put on condition. And then I'll finish with the Comfort Mash. Once a week, all of our horses get a bran mash. For this, we use the Comfort Mash. We like the Red Nose bran one because it's also mixed with some nuts and some oats and some other ingredients to make it more palatable for the horses. It's a very nice addition to their weekly schedule to have a bran mash, and we enjoy. The horses really love eating it as well. It's a nice treat for them. So if you'd like to follow me out, we're going to feed Sea Topblue and a Trois de Crème. So like I said earlier, he's in full competition mode right now. In a few days he has to go to CSI 5-star here in Wellington, which is some of the biggest, toughest competition in the world. So we need to have him in full performance mode. And you can see his top line muscles really nicely developed. We're in the middle of the winter time here in Wellington. It can be very hard to keep a nice coat, a nice shine on their coat here all winter. But you can see my team and Red Nose have really kept him in top class condition. Here we have a Trois de Crème, which is the Selle Francais mare. More blood type. I like to keep the energy level a little lower for her. She's now going to be ridden by a U25 rider, by Maggie Hill here in some of the U25 FEI competitions in Wellington. We need her on peak performance, but we don't need so much heat, so much energy in her diet. So we find the Conditioning 14 pellets to be ideal for this job. But as you can see, she's in very nice condition. Middle of the winter, still has a nice shine on her. So thank you very much to Conley's Red Nose and my entire team for keeping these wonderful horses in such good condition.